Guys, it is Tuesday and I am at Urban Rabbit. I've never, it's kind of a funny name. Ollie brought me here with Ollie and Amanda. What did you guys get here today?
I got a sandwich and quinoa.
What kind of sandwich?
A ribeye.
How would you describe this little market to someone who doesn't know? Like a mini Whole Foods?
Like bougie, organic, fair trade.
Fair trade.
High vibe.
Ollie only eats fair trade. What's this? A little salad?
Like a vegan quinoa salad.
Wow. How would you rate
And I put it like this because I don't know what's in it.
How would you rate your food on 1 to 10?
Like 10.
Okay, Amanda, what did you get?
I got a sandwich.
Ooh.
I got a turkey sandwich. It's really good.
Amazing.
There's a lot of like vegetables in it.
Like they have like a bunch of like fresh food here and like cheeses and wine over there, and then they have like groceries, fish. They have like beauty, and then like actually like a grocery store. It's like a mini Whole Foods Aeron. I just got home from lunch with Ollie this morning. I went to that boot camp Pilates class, and then I got back home, and then I quickly changed and went to lunch with Ollie. It's just nice to see him more during the week. And yeah, we went to Urban Radish. It was actually very interesting. It's like a Whole Foods Aeron smaller store, and they have like food and stuff there. It was really, really good. And right now, my music started playing on my phone. Right now I'm about to start filming. I'm going to be filming 2 videos for you guys today, so I'm so excited about that. So I'm going to work on that. Why is music playing on my phone? What? As usual, ladies, the Marc Jacobs lip glide in Matcha Chocolata. It's life-changing. You literally go doo-doo and you look like full glam. Let's say you're on the weekends, you're like out all day and then you feel like your makeup's like looking bad. You literally apply this and then out of nowhere you look full glam, because you know when your lipstick's falling off, it looks like that's when you start to look crusty, because you can tell like, oh, it's worn. But when you have like fresh color on your lips and it's super glossy, it like just ties the look together and makes you look put together in like 3 seconds. Even if you're oily and you're like your makeup's not looking the best, you put on the gloss and immediately it's like, oh, she's just like glowing and dewy. I don't know, I love it so much. My top's from Zara. I showed it in a haul on my main channel. It's called like a affordable haul. I would check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna be filming and I'm working on orders. We've had so many orders, and like I said, I think today, maybe I'll launch it today actually, the new, today or tomorrow, it's pretty ready. The Beverly mini chain and then the cross neck, because the cross neck is super limited edition, so if you want that, I'd grab it now because it's super limited and I don't know when it'll be honestly back in stock, because it's really hard to get that one. But yeah, so I'm gonna be basically working the next few hours, and then I'm actually gonna be heading to a coffee shop. I'm just going to what's it called, finish up the guide. The guide's launching, so when you're seeing this, my monthly guide is out. I don't talk about it too much because I feel like if you've been watching me, you already know, but it's under $10, and it comes with like a description of the full moon and new moon, and like journal topics for that month and things you should look out for, and ways to utilize certain energy to manifest certain things into your life throughout the month. Basically like using the energy to your advantage to bring what you want into your life. So if you're interested in that, I always link it in the description, but I need to finalize that and send that over to my assistant to make sure it's all ready and ready to rumble and ready to launch tomorrow. And then this evening, I think I'm also going to go head over to go see my parents for a little bit. I didn't really want to talk about my channel, but one of my cats had to have surgery. It's a really long story. I don't want to like just like bring negative, not negative, but like bring like those vibes here. But he had to have surgery. He's completely fine and healing, but I really wanted to go over there and check up on him. And yeah, basically I wanted to go do that, and I might go walk over to like Whole Foods with my dad in the evening over there, and then head back. So I have a pretty packed day of stuff. I always want to also remind you guys, if you have any spirituality related questions, to always leave them in the comments, because sometimes I feel like really talkative and want to do a segment, and then I just scroll through previous vlogs to answer your questions. So feel free to always leave those questions there. Toaster, and like you're probably like, huh? But I was just toast bread in the oven, but I was like, I want a toaster. Ollie and I went to Target yesterday. My camera battery we like lost it in my car. I would have completely vlogged it, but basically it's the Hamilton Beach Modern Chrome Slice Toaster. But I love making peanut butter toast in the morning, so I figured it'd be so nice just to have a toaster. I'm just gonna make a little bit of tea right now. I'm feeling a little tea, ladies. Are we feeling a little tea, ladies? Oh, I also want to show you the mushroom. I've been loving this. I have a little update. It's not even been a week yet and I've already been loving it. I will link it down below. This is the Genius Mushroom. I highly recommend these supplements. I've taken it for 3 days and I already noticed the biggest difference. It has cardiceps, reishi, and lion's mane in it. You guys, like, you feel so much more calm throughout the day. If you guys are ever anxious or you feel like you get rattled, like let's say you have work or school and you feel like you start off, hi beep. Like you feel like you can get easily kind of like stressed or overwhelmed, or like let's say you feel like you're like aligned in the morning and then you get stressed. This will really just help you. It helps you stay very focused throughout the day. So let's say you're moving from one task to another, it will not get flustered, to kind of like have your mind streamlined. It helps you stay really calm. Like I notice a calm and almost like a happiness. Hi guys, as you can tell it's dark. It's a little bit later in the day. I just worked all day. See, like some of the day it's just like such, I'm not ever complaining, but I'm just saying sometimes like I always want to post as many vlogs for you guys as possible. You guys are like, I look forward to this, I watch this in the morning, and that means like literally the whole world to me. And I know what it's like if you have like my vlog as like a morning routine and there's not one. Sometimes you just are like, oh, I wish I had one, so I want to put up vlogs, but sometimes I'm just solely working. Like today I was just working on orders. Tomorrow, so when you're watching this, the Beverly Mini Luxe is going to be up. There's really limited quantities of that and that cross chain. I'm probably going to sell the cross chain that was wearing because like I have so few of them, like so few. So like I said, if you like that, grab that one. But I was working on shipping out all your orders. There's been a ton, especially ever since Beverly Silver came back in an even better chain. Like, you guys have been loving it, which means seriously the world to me. But I was working on that, and then I went to a coffee shop to finish up the monthly guide. And when you're watching this, I already said it's out, but I was working on that. Like, so there's nothing really like to show. Like, I was literally just like doing orders, which I can show more of that because people are like, oh, show when you're working. But then when I showed I'm doing orders, they're like, we fucking get it, like, you do order. It's like, you guys, like, I can't be like doing all the work I need to do to get stuff out for you guys, and then at the same time be like having like vlogs doing like adventure stuff all the time. You know what I mean? Like, obviously when I do fun stuff, I love vlogging it, and I think like all the work I do is fun too, but like just to show you me sitting in a coffee shop, you know what I mean? And I had a meeting for Clyde, then I had to make the orders for Clyde, then I went to the coffee shop. Also, I'm really tired. I didn't get that a lot of sleep last night, and like honestly, this is like, I have like a whole side story to tell you. It's actually kind of interesting. But yeah, so I was at a coffee shop just finishing up, and I sent that over to my assistant to make sure it's all finalized. And like, we've been having no issues about all the guys being sent out and everything like that. It's a monthly membership. We talked about it before. It's amazing, and I'm so happy about, like, I even shared like 5 of my biggest like manifestation kind of like life hacks in this month's guide, which I was really excited to share. I'm excited to hear how it works. So if you got the guide, I'd love for you at the end of the month, I hope you stay around and you can let me know that if you use those for 30 days to see how your life transformed. I'd love to hear about it. That makes me so happy. It's like watching you guys be like, oh my gosh, my whole life changed, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. Like, that genuinely means the world to me. But yeah, and then after that, this is like, so it was like 7:30 p.m. when I was done with all of that, and I was like, okay, perfect. It was saying that to get to Manhattan Beach would take 30 minutes, which I was like, wow, like there really isn't that much traffic right now. And I was like, okay, well, it's kind of later, perfect. There was still so much traffic. I got there at like 8:30, and I'm so exhausted that like I was planning at leaving at like 9 already because I wanted to be home by 9:30, and I was like wanted to be in bed at 10. Like, I wanted to literally have like my face on my pillow, and that by 10:30 I was like asleep. Like, yeah, like fully asleep. And so yeah, basically I got there at 8:30, so I left at 9 because I only be there for 30 minutes, and then total drove like 2 hours to go. But I'm glad I got to see my parents. I told you guys my cat had surgery, so I really wanted to see him and make sure he was okay. And my dad like always makes me food when I come, and like tea, and he made me take these like mineral waters. And you know, the parents like that, they're like, take this. Like, I have these mineral waters now. But the thing I was gonna talk about, so I don't know if I've talked about this before, but before I always did 9 hours of sleep to feel really good, which I know sounds like, some people might think that's extra, but like that's like what made me feel good. And for the amount of stuff that I do in a day, like, you need to have energy to get everything done. People ask me, how do you do everything? And it was like truly the energy. Like, I needed to be well rested, because when I was well rested I had focus, so I could do stuff, you know, like I could go from one activity to the next, and not like really just get like scattered. But the mushrooms, I'm gonna talk about that again. So anyway, yeah, that's what was really helping me. And if I literally got any less than 9 hours, I would like be so tired. Like it was like dramatic. Like if I got 8 hours some days, like I'd be so tired. I like wouldn't feel as good. I would be like sensitive and irritable because I was just like tired. Like, you know, when you're not thinking, like you're just, all you want to do is sleep. So it's like think about when you're like traveling in an airport and you're exhausted, you know how you're kind of like snappy. Like that's how I would feel. I was just like, oh, like not to anyone, but internally, like I wouldn't actually be like rude obviously, but inside I was just like, oh, like I'm just so tired. But lately, I feel like my body's been adjusting to less sleep, and I think it's because maybe the supplements that I can't say it, I don't know. This is me intuitively speaking. I'm just like, I know that if someone's gonna try to come for me scientifically, this is how I feel. And like I'm in my body, so I feel like I can tell you the most intuitively how I feel, what's impacting. But I think that taking that mushroom supplement has really had my focus and mood so good. Like that's like not proper grammar, but it's really helped my focus. And so, and the DHA, and so like today, like I literally had 6 hours of sleep last night, which is like not a lot of sleep, to be honest, comparatively. Normally I get like 8, which I'm good with 8, which is crazy because before I couldn't even do 8. Now I can do 8, I feel good. But I had 6 and I felt like amazing all day. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty exhausted. It's a 9, but like that's pretty reasonable, you know what I mean? It's like very late, so no wonder I'm tired. But yeah, so just like if you are one of those people who maybe sometimes is like working, you know, or you know have kids or travel, and you, I don't know, are in school and you want, and you sometimes aren't getting the sleep you need. Sometimes, obviously, I aim for it. I really aim for it. But some nights, like we're just like, I just say sometimes we're like human. Like I should have gone to bed earlier, but you know when you have a lot of energy and you like don't want to go to bed, that's what happened to me. Like I had so much energy yesterday. All I actually hung out in the evening, and I was like, I don't want to go to bed. Like I was like energetic. It literally, to me, at like 8 felt like 8 p.m. felt like it was like 4. I was like ready for the whole day. And so I went to bed really late, which I never really I would say never, but I don't do as often. And then like that's why I didn't get enough sleep. But so I would recommend the mushroom supplement, and like I'm literally saying that, like I bought it myself off Amazon, not sponsored. I wish I could even got it for free. Like no, I literally bought it myself. I just think it could help a lot of you guys who maybe on the nights that you do. It's good to take every day to make you feel so good. I feel like if you imagine if you got a good night's sleep and you took those, you'd feel fucking iconic. But in case like some days, you know, you didn't get that like little bit of sleep or whatever, it just is gonna really help. People were even saying that like they were saying that they would take Adderall, so that they could get off Adderall by taking the mushrooms, this mushroom supplement, which I just think is like insane. You know what I mean? Like that gives you that much focus. If any of you guys are in school or in like you're studying, you need to memorize things. It helps with memory, it helps with mood, it helps with focus. I feel like it could be really good for people during the school year. So I highly recommend you guys get that mushroom supplement. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I'm now headed home. I love you guys. I will link everything I mentioned down below. I'll link the mushroom supplement for you guys down below. And I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's vlog. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe and put post notifications on so you guys never miss a vlog. It's daily for a reason, ladies. And I love you, and I'll talk to you so soon.